Well, I am here at the gate of Green Swamp. I was stepped out of the truck, I changed into my hiking shoes, and I was ready to hit the trail. I heard a little thunder. I felt that wind pick up and the air cool down. And then now you see this monsoon. So I'm going to sit this out for a few minutes. I'm to a place where I can't even get radar and look at how big this is or how much of it. I'm gonna jump in the woods. I'm meeting up with at least one other guy, Jimmy. I'm not sure if there's other folks coming on this, but they're coming in from another direction on a much longer hike. I've got about a mile and a half, mile and a quarter hike in from where I'm parked right here. Wish me luck. Stay tuned. Well, the rain has stopped, and typical Florida style, it's changing to hot and humid, really muggy. So we stayed dry from the rain because of the timing and being able to stay at the truck, but now we just get wet from sweating our way in. Mother Nature will get you one way if she wants to. Just got to learn to appreciate it all. But it looks like the storm moved over pretty quickly. We had a little bit of thunder and lightning for a minute there. Now we're good. Back on the beautiful Florida Trail. You know, it's interesting. I'm going to be up at our camp in a few days. And here we are in early March, and in North Florida the low is going to be 27 degrees in the next few nights. Crazy. The high here today is I think 86 or 87 in Central Florida, and Mother Winter, Mother Nature, Old Man Winter, whatever the saying is going to give us one last burst, I think, a few days from now. So anyway, I like the variety. Welcome to another episode with the Outdoors with Rich. Thank you for tagging along on this trip. We are out here. I'm out here with a couple guys again from Florida Bushcraft. You guys hear me talk about that group all the time. Talk about it in quite detail in my last video if you want to learn a little bit more about them. But there's 3 of us so far. It's the middle of the week, so we're out here in Central Florida on a hot day. You saw me coming in through or sitting in the truck actually and waiting out some of that rain. We went ahead and got on the trail after the rain had passed, walked through some water. Now it's very windy, but the rain has dried up. We got blue skies ahead, some more rain in the forecast. And so we're gonna have an awesome day. Right now, we're gonna do some drone footage if it will allow me to operate in this wind. We're gonna see, so stand by for that. And then later on, we got some fish and chips we're gonna cook up over the campfire. So fish and chips, campfire style. Stay tuned.
So we just sat there idling, and then eventually he got up and just sort of moseyed off into the woods. And then when we pulled up where he was, we couldn't find him.
Yeah.
And it's like we were 30 seconds away from watching him disappear in the woods, and he was just gone.
All right, guys, we have right behind us this beautiful sunset. We're having a great time. There's 3 of us out here today. We're out here in Central Florida, having a great time. Beautiful weather. It's hot, running about 86 degrees for the high, 86, 87, but there's been a very nice cross breeze on some of the shots of the fire. You could probably see that wind going through. But I got my potatoes on already. I wanted to step over and get some of this good sunset. And I got to get back over to those potatoes. We're going to have fish and chips. We're going to fry some mahi in a pan with some cooking oil right over the fire, along with some fried potatoes and some corn on the cob. So stay tuned. All right, guys, fish and chips. We got corn on the cob. It's still on the fire. That'll be coming soon, but we got some fried up potatoes. We have some mahi that I actually got from Jimmy, who's here camping with us. He caught this. He's the founder of Florida Bushcraft. Oh wait, now he's telling me from the side. I didn't catch it. I got it at Publix. But anyway, mahi fish and chips out here in Central Florida in the middle of the woods. Good stuff. As always, before every meal, don't forget to say your prayers. Just like French fries. right, guys, well, that's going to do it for tonight. We're chilling out here around the campfire. I just wanted to come at you one more time to say we're out here having a good time. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Unless something crazy happens, which might, because we got some big weather coming in off the Gulf of Mexico right now, moving over Florida. So if that happens and comes our way, and I'm laying there and can get some good footage of the pouring rain or the thunder and lightning, if that happens, we'll capture that. But otherwise, we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2 out here in Central Florida. We are out here having a good time. It rained a little bit last night. Nothing worth getting up and getting on camera. There was no lightning storms or anything like that. Just a few series of drizzles. Little drizzle this morning. I'll show you in just a second. Kind of gloomy out. The birds are out and talking, and I think you can hear some of that in the background, but kind of gloomy. Chance of rains hovering between 20 and 30% between now and packing up and getting out of here. So we might get rained on the trail. We'll have to see, but we're gonna grab a simple Pop-Tart breakfast and make some coffee. Well, there goes Jimmy heading out. He's doing his ultralight practice. He's getting on the trail early. He packed in and out of here with only 12 pounds. So off he goes. Best to you, Jimmy. It was great meeting you on this trip. I appreciate you inviting me out. Well, cheers, guys. Nothing better than a hot cup of coffee in the middle of the beautiful woods. Kind of gloomy, but it's got its own beauty to it. Again, those birds chirping, just stuff like that. Just kind of taking it easy, relaxing a little bit, enjoying some coffee. Yep, this is nice. And I wouldn't mind. I don't want to get dumped on, but if I get rained on the way back once I'm packed up. One thing I learned from doing
It said bubblegum flavored toothpaste. I do not recommend bubblegum flavored toothpaste. It is way too sweet.
Yeah, I got a couple little portable toothbrushes. So one of the things I haven't talked about to you guys in the video yet is about these sites that we stay at. So I stay all over Florida, different places that have different arrangements and different rules, different levels of permission. This particular site is called, it's a Swift Mud, Southwest Florida Management District. And they own a bunch of land throughout Florida. And if you go to their website, and I'll try to remember to put the link in the bottom of this video. I'm out here in the woods, so I got to remember to do that when I'm editing. But if you can actually stay on at these camps for free. So as you see around us here, we've got 2 picnic tables and a fire pit, and it's right adjacent to the Florida Trail. And there's a nice parking spot up front. So you're able to park your vehicle, get on the trail to this particular place. It's called Gator Pond. Gator Pond or Gator Hole. There's a little sign, and it's part of the McNeil parking area. So when you park in the McNeil parking area up front, there's 2 camping opportunities, or 2 immediate camping opportunities. One, you can get on the Florida Trail and walk 1.2 miles and camp here. There's no trucks, no vehicles coming in here. You're going to put everything on your back and get in here, and it's free. Great place for hammock camping, tent camping, camping on the ground, whatever you want. You just got to put everything on your back and come in. There's also, as you've seen in these videos, for this particular site, water sources. So if you bring one of them Sawyer squeeze water filters with you, or whatever your filter of choice is, you can bring and go get some water and come back and be kind of self-sustained. You don't have to lug in as much water if you have that process. I would recommend practicing that at home if you've never used one of those filters, and become familiar and proficient with it before you depend on it out here in the woods. The other camping opportunity is you can drive your car in a gate. There's a padlock on the gate, and they'll give you the code to go in that gate. It's a 3-mile drive back to the Withlacoochee River, and that's the McNeil campsite. And you can bring your car. There's a porta potty back there, there's fire pits, and it's right on the river. And there's even a fancy well pump out there to do your dishes and stuff like that. There's a family camping video 2 or 3 back where you see the thumbnail where me and my family and my nephew are on the front of there. Watch that video if you want to learn more about McNeil. With all of that said, these sites are free. You do have to reserve them, which is a good thing, which means, hey, this is your place now, and you don't have to worry about, you know, a bunch of other people joining you. At McNeil, there's 4 campsites, and when you reserve one of them, but it's free. So where am I going with all this? This is my time to come to you and encourage you, get outdoors. Here we are in early March. So you've got March, you've got April, and then it's probably going to start to get too warm for most. Some will still want to come out here. But get outdoors, get out and get amongst this nature. You know, be out here in a hammock or a tent. Come by yourself, come with friends, that sort of thing. So Swift Mud is the place. Free reservations, free camping, beautiful lands. Go check them out. So my friend was out here, or is out here camping with me, and he rolled in like this. This is his setup, and he was hammock camping, and he basically said, you know, of all the things he wanted to bring into this site, he didn't feel like he was ready or able to carry all that on his back, so he kind of brought in this little cart. So there's different ways to be creative in what you bring into different sites. Like a little bit of mold or mildew on it. Like you carry one of the little mice.
Well, my wife briefly. Like on this overnight trip, you might have brushed your teeth last night and then this morning. So you just need 2 dabs of toothpaste, you know, dried out. And then you can put them in a plastic baggie or something, you know.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for another episode of The Outdoors with Rich. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if you can hear it, but we're getting closer to the highway, which means back to reality, back to people and traffic lights and stop signs. But anyway, it's been a beautiful run out here, and I just really appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.